Well, hey, LTD family, welcome back for another episode of the Morning Huddle. It's the week of November 17th through the 23rd. I'm Sam.
I'm Jaquin.
And we are continuing in our study of unreasonable hospitality. And in unreasonable hospitality, the author talks about how we can't expect our employees to make guests feel cared for if they're not feeling cared for themselves. And that gratitude really starts with a culture of appreciation and leading with gratitude. So, question for you, Jaquin. What are some ways that leaders can make employees feel genuinely valued? What are ways that we can continue to build gratitude into our teams year round? I love what we say here, that appreciation, it's not building a culture of thank you in a season. It's a daily opportunity.
Oh, yes. You're not just nice to your team members just because the employee survey is coming up, right? It has to be consistent from January to December.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of, when we say genuinely, we genuinely say thank you to them when they do such a good job. You don't forget that. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that you can show appreciation to your staff. Like, for example, the star player of the week. This is an opportunity to highlight your team member and to make sure, like, hey, this guy is really doing such an amazing job in our hotel, and we thank you. So here you go. You get a $50 gift card.
Yeah.
And also at the hotel, in the beginning, we started a employee of the month, which is a bit difficult to do it. We only have 40 employees because so what we started doing is we started doing like the quarterly employee of recognition, and we've been doing that for years now. So it doesn't matter how busy it is, especially when it's summer, spring time. We'll always find a time to recognize and celebrate that employee. It's just that consistency. It's something that is expected, and it's a responsibility us as a leader to show gratitude to our team members.
Yeah, I love that. And I think when the leader shows that gratitude, then it bleeds into the culture, and then even from individual peers, whether it's cross departments or within departments, people are more likely to express gratitude and just show genuine care and concern for their fellow teammates, and making sure that they're taken care of, and just saying, it's amazing what can be done with just a simple expression of gratitude for someone, whether they're going above and beyond. We continue to see people, these nominations for our star players, where, it's really oftentimes people going the extra mile, stepping into, departments or into situations where they're, they are going outside the bounds of their typical scope of responsibility, and just taking the time to recognize and appreciate that just means so much. And then when people see the leader doing that, we're also doing that within our own teams. And I think that can, again, it bleeds into the teams, and then it bleeds into how we're treating our guests. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, I love that, and hopefully that's what we're doing here in this season, in this November season, is that we're going to create a habit that is not just a season of gratitude, that we can build some consistency in our habits, and recognizing and saying genuinely thank you for everything everyone is doing each and every day. Did you know that November 19th is National Monopoly Day?
What? That's my favorite.
I don't know about you, but we used to have some long competitive games of Monopoly when I was a kid. And I think I maybe tapped into my future hotelier, wanting to build all the hotels on Park Place and on Boardwalk, right? That might be something fun to think about as we go into the week, National Monopoly Day. I think this is the hotelier's game.
Yep, it is.
It is. I love it. Well, let's go ahead and continue into our celebrations. We're not just celebrating National Monopoly Day. We've got some birthdays to celebrate. On November 19th, we have Amani from our Holiday Inn Express in Chesapeake. And on the 20th, we have Dahomey from our Your Pie happy birthday.
November 21st, we got Russell Bueno from the Aloft Chesapeake. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Russell. And on November 22nd, we have Miss Latrice celebrating her birthday at the Delta Chesapeake. And on the 23rd, we have Carl Henry celebrating a birthday at the Doubletree on the 23rd. Happy birthday to you. And then we've also got a couple of work anniversaries coming up. November 21st, celebrating 14 years of service. We have Stephanie, who oversees our Chesapeake area hotels from a sales perspective. Happy anniversary.
And also November 21st, we got John from the Holiday Inn Newport News celebrating 3 years. Congratulations.
Congratulations, John. And now we get to celebrate our star player of the week. And it's not just his birthday week. It's also an opportunity to celebrate how he serves his team, Carl Henry from our Doubletree, Columbia.
So Carl provided outstanding support for both the MedStar and Region 6 meetings. These groups had demanding AV needs back-to-back and even with a few technical challenges. Carl remained attentive and ensured issues were resolved quickly. Both clients shared positive feedback. So from MedStar, they said, your on-site staff were great to work with. And from Region 6, this is actually the Alsco Uniform Company. They said, Carl has been nothing but helpful and very attentive. Thank you, Carl, for your excellent service and always aiming to keep our clients happy with AV and food and beverage. And this was submitted by our senior sales manager, Janie Collier.
Wonderful. Well, Carl, we hope that you have a wonderful birthday week. And we are so excited that we get to celebrate you on this week as our star player. And hey, it's so great when our team members recognize outstanding effort, but it's what an awesome thing when we get to see our clients really taking the time. We know everyone's very busy. So when someone really takes the time to respond and to write our team to really highlight how positive their experience was and how individuals on those teams just really elevated that experience, it really says something. So Carl Henry, we're thankful for you. We are thankful for how you treated each and every one of these guests, not just these two. And for that, we've got a $50 gift card coming your way. And thank you, Janie, for taking the time to express gratitude, because we know that when that team does well, we all do better, right? So thank you for taking the time to do that. And Jay Quinn, now we're going to end the week like we do each and every week, and that is with our phrase of the week in Espanol.
And this week, it's cultura de gratitud.
A culture of gratitude. And I think that's what we're trying to build here through this entire month. I love it. We're building a culture. It's going to become a daily habit where we are actively and genuinely expressing gratitude for one another. It certainly makes our lives so much better when everybody is playing on the same team. So thank you, everyone, for a wonderful week. And we hope that it's a little chilly out there. We hope that you stay warm. Let's lean in
and get better
together. Thank you, guys. Have a great week.